Namaste everyone, welcome to Godly Good Guidance. How are you all doing? Today we are celebrating the birthday of Geminis. Happy birthday, Geminis. Geminis are basically people who are born around May 21 to June 20th. Feel free to watch it if this reading calls you, even if you're not a Gemini. If you have any placement of Gemini in your reading, then also feel free to go through this reading. But basically, this is my birthday series for the people who have their birthdays around this time, around the Gemini season. Alright, I'll shuffle and pull out the card while giving you the other information. So let's begin. I always start by reading the prayer from Ma Kali's deck in this birthday special format, so that's what we are gonna do today. So let's start. So you should know, guys, that these are general, collective, timeless readings, no gender specific also, so please take how it resonates and please use this reading as a guidance. And since these are general collective readings, you should know that not everything is for you. It can be, but it's not necessary. So you know your reality, so only take what resonates. Did I say this like 1,000 times today? So I guess the instructions are pretty much the same. You can just go through the description for if I have missed anything. The timestamps would be provided in the description, and feel free to go through them if you want to skip any part. Whoa, that was quick. And now we will pull out the tarot cards for the month by month reading. Ooh, look at that. I would love to know how you're celebrating your birthday. Are you the ones who party hard, or are you the ones who like to keep it like a normal day? Or are you the ones who like to be with just a few special people? Or are you the ones who like to go on a holiday? One more. That was quick. I will just arrange all the cards and get back to you. Alright, so we are set here. We will start with the Invocation Prayer of Mas Mashana. I will just open the guidebook. You're starting something from the beginning. or starting something completely new, or starting something again. I don't know. I don't know why I felt like saying that even before the reading began. Nevertheless, we always start with the prayer, and that's what we would do for our birthday specials. All right, so please focus. Take a moment to connect with your heart, perhaps by placing your hand at your heart for a moment while I read the following prayer. Beloved Ma, Smashan Kali, Vam Kali, you raise the sword of divine truth in your right hand. My heroic heart yearning for freedom, truth, and love beyond all else leaps with joy at the sight of joy. The lotus flowers of compassion fall, reminding me that your ferocity is divine love in action. You wield the swords of severing grace. Obstructions and defilements submit to your blade. I bear the loss that follows your intervention with dignity. I offer to you all pain and fear that may arise through this process. My heartfelt offerings are testaments to my loving trust in your wisdom. May your power bring freedom to all beings. Jai Ma Kali. Wow. I'll just keep the handbook near me so that in case I need to refer it. Ma Smashana is one of the fierce avatars of Ma Kali. At the same time, I don't know why I just feel like saying, even in this fierce appearance, she looks really, really beautiful. That's the energy I'm getting. One reason why she is known as Smashana is because it is said that she dwells in the cemetery grounds. For some, cemetery grounds is only about death, but for some, it is also about transformation. It is about ending something that is not serving you and releasing it, letting go, and moving towards what is truly yours to embrace. And that is where Ma Smashana comes in picture and helps you through it. She's the one who comes with a lot of energy, a lot of wildness, if I may say so. She's acting fast. She just knows what needs to be removed, and she's gonna act fast, do it, move ahead, move forward. And that's gonna pain definitely for many of you, but eventually if you surrender in her and have faith in her, you would know that that's for your goodness. And being able to do that was a blessing to you. She also comes in when a person is ready to move into the next level of their spiritual growth. She comes in to show the path, to open the path. And even though everything looks really, really scary and fast, but know that it's all done out of purity, to bring out the pureness in you. She can also show up in the times of loss of a loved one, not necessarily due to death, but just because the distance had been created or was required to be created. She also shows a presence during various types of losses, actually, in things on which you had banked a lot but faced failure. She enters in during that time to bring that needed, required transformation, to literally polish you into a beautiful diamond. So if it gives you pain or trouble or a scare, be rest assured it's all for your own higher good. Jai Ma Samshana, Jai Ma Kali. Also, I'm seeing that I see like a goldenish yellow color crystal in this pendant or something, some jewelry Ma is wearing, if you can see. And the chosen crystal by me for you guys is also citrine. I had basically just gone on Google to check the crystals that are good for Geminis, and one of them was this, so I chose it. And here also I see a yellow color crystal around her neck as a pendant. And citrine is for abundance, so maybe that's like a hint for you that abundance is around the corner. Let's start with our month by month reading. We will keep coming back to the oracles, but let's start. Now, I'm gonna say month 1. Now, your month 1 can be the month in which you are born, or your month 1 can be this duration, May 21 to June 20th. So just feel free to number the months as per your wish, and you don't have to choose all the cards. You can just pick, like, number 6 and number 12 and whatever, number 9, as per your wish. Okay, so you don't have, and you can take all of them too, but I'm gonna go in order from 1 to 12, number 1 being your birth month or the Gemini range. I guess I have made that clear. Let's begin. Month 1, we have, wow, 4 of Wands. Lovely. So that's a really happy card to receive, guys. There is a possibility of union. There is a possibility of you moving into a new house, possibility of celebration in the house or within your near and dear ones. And if it is about business, then there is a possibility of partnership as well. Your birth month seems to be a really, really happy one for you. For some of you, you probably are even celebrating your important birth year. I mean, all years are important, but like when you turn 16, 18, 70, 80, 100, 10, 20, 30. I hope you understood. So it could be, or simply that this year you decided to throw a big party, or somebody gave you a surprise and some celebration, I see, around you. And if not like a big one, at least some happy times for you, I see. There are chances of you receiving proposal, if that's in the pipeline for you. I mean, imagine you open your birthday gift and there you have your beautiful proposal ring. How wonderful would that be? So yes, it's a happy month in short, guys. Month 1. Let's move on to month 2, and we have 10 of Cups. Wow, guys, it's completely a party. Like, you're starting off with a bang. You're starting your year with a bang. So 10 of Cups is all about happy times again, enjoying with your near and dear ones, fulfillment. You are in a good space in your life. You're filled with beautiful emotions within, and those feelings and emotions are reciprocated too. It's a happy scene, guys. It's a really, really beautiful scene. Again, there is a possibility some of you may go to tropical kind of place, or a place where there are beaches, there's a water body, basically some good happy times. It seems like you're in a very light space in your life, at least in these first 2 months. I'm seeing your Manipur chakra seems very, very, even the Swadhisthana chakra, actually, you seem to be in a very balanced state of mind, and overall you seem to be in a very balanced state, and you seem to be having control over your life and situation, and everything seems to be working to your liking, even if it is not as per plan. All right, let's move on to month 3. We have 7 of Swords. Okay, we had to get this right. In the month 3, there is a possibility you might come to know about some sort of a lie that was told to you. Something, if not a lie, it could be lie, it could be like a white lie, or something was hidden from you by people whom you were not expecting to do that. Okay, whatever their reason was, their reason might be justified to them, but you feel like you were lied to. You just get a little bit of a shocker in month 3. You do that. I feel like saying that some sort of a celebration that was here, even though most of it was a good thing, but a part of it that had some connection here. How do I put it? It's not exactly this for everybody, but let's say there were 100 people invited to some gathering that you were part of, and 10 of them were sitting in one room and bitching about the remaining 90 of them. And you come to know about those 10 people in month 3, and that kind of disappoints you because they seemed very, very happy all through, and suddenly you saw this face of theirs. I hope you understood what I mean. Yeah, so that's month 3. Somehow the color yellow is really, really reflecting, and that reminded me that I did not pull out a chakra card for you guys, and that's why the space was looking a little empty today. Let me just quickly bring that deck and put it right here. Wow, I've literally destroyed this place by shuffling the card. That's why I like to shuffle before I start the reading. Okay, this one fell down. I'm just gonna take this. Okay, so let me finish the 4th month first, and then we will go to some oracles. Wow, guys, 7 of Swords followed by 7 of Swords, and that's really significant now, guys. At this point, I was still thinking that, okay, something might have happened, and which may not be really, really a happy news for you guys, but still, it's like given, you'll be okay, you'll just be able to manage it, looking at a lot of yellow, bright yellows. But somehow this coming exactly in the next month also is now, I'm not scaring you, but it's like a warning to you that it would be almost like a stab on your emotions. And I know I said it so straightforwardly, but that's what just came to me. And again, I want to say that it's not that the entire team of 100 in the party were doing you wrong, but sometimes we are in a state of mind where even one little thing, even a action done by one person can just can affect a lot. And I just see something like that happening. And honestly, I just feel like it's not just one person, it's like a bunch of people, like I felt like saying that earlier also. And you might just feel like you are being left out in the cold by that situation. So this card showing up right now, way before your birthday, means that God wanted to give you this warning so that you are prepared, so that when something unforeseen like that happens, you're prepared. You're prepared in a way that you won't be completely disheartened and shattered and stuff like that. You would see the brighter side of the picture and remember the fun part of the party. I don't know why I'm just saying party again. It doesn't have to be a party for all of you, but I hope you're understanding what I mean. So it's just like a warning by God to you to be careful. So take it like a good thing. Maybe you should also avoid being part of gossips. That may also help you in not getting into troubles like these. Before we go to the next month, I shall pull out the chakra card only. So you have the crown chakra represented by King of Swords. And you know what? Just like I was saying, an attack on the emotions in this card, we receive this another guidance that, just like King of Sword, who uses mind over emotions. Maybe this is like a guidance for you that if any situation like that happens and you feel hurt in that situation, what you need to be is this King of Swords, who is using his mind and balancing his or her emotions rather than, just losing it all. And for that, what you are being asked to already start doing is, get into spirituality a little bit, connect with the divine, in whomsoever you believe in universe. And if you do that now, by the time month 3, month 4 happens, in fact, even way before that, maybe the roots only would be destroyed of this not so good looking picture, or they may not be effective as they can be. So yes, you're definitely asked to stay away from gossip and be as honest as you can. In fact, you should stick to honesty and truth, okay? So that's the chakra for you. I also will open the Work Your Light card for you, and it's Imrama, and it says, where are you being called to journey to? Where are you being called to journey to? Wow. Guys, remember I said that Mas Mashana many a times pops into our life when it's time for us to go on the next level of our spiritual journey. This is also kind of telling me the same story, that maybe this year or the time is near for you, that either you would be forced, put onto that path, or you already are feeling it. You're being called to go to a certain place or talk to a person or read certain book. If you can't go to that place, maybe just, go on YouTube and search about that place, watch its videos, something like that. Something to do with the past that was your, before this life cycle, that kind of a past, to connect with that so that you can begin from where you left on your spiritual journey. Because maybe it's time that you recollect some things, or even if not recollect, you join that path you were on for your spiritual awakening. Wow, did I just say spiritual awakening? It's also a possibility that such things might be calling to you in your dreams, or just like an inkling within you that, you know what, I always wanted to go to this and this place and see how the people over there live. What do they do? What is their culture? Why are they the way they are? And stuff like that. And it seems like you should just follow your heart. Not everyone can just, pack their bags and go on a holiday whenever they desire, but there's always a way to pursue where your heart is asking you to go to. It could also be like, you just get called to learn how to paint all of a sudden when you're in your 50s, and or you suddenly feel like, okay, today I want to learn a musical instrument, or today I want to learn this form of a dance after so many years have passed. And that could be like a calling, and you shouldn't ignore that. You should just go by the flow, and it would take you where it needs you to be. And it's really interesting how this card was also kind of talking about, not exactly the same, but this one little bit was also highlighted here in this card. So just follow where your heart is taking you. That's like a kind of a guidance for you guys. Let's go back to our month by month tarot. We are done with 4 months. The 5th month is Two of Wands, short journey, movement to or near water. Did I not just say about you might be like called to go to a place and stuff like that? Maybe in the month 5 you may actually go on some journey. And again, I felt like saying you might travel to a water body in the 2nd month. I'm feeling something similar here, where you might go, and again the water was here and I was just looking at it and just speaking whatever I could. So maybe either it's water or water representing your emotions. But definitely, if you feel called to travel and you get that opportunity in month 5, you should not stop yourself. In fact, seems like for some of you, travel is on the cards, like literally on the cards in month 5. And maybe you just go there for work, but you land up connecting with something you did not expect to connect with, because that would be like a start of the transformation, or you leveling up on your soul's journey. Wow guys, really cool, huh? Month 6 we have, wow, the High Priestess. Something is definitely happening for you guys in this whole spiritual upgradation and awakening and stuff like that. Month 6, I mean, here we have the crown chakra, and here you're like I just said that you need to connect with the divine, and here it's like just connecting with the divine. I don't know if I'm making sense, but all I'm saying is that maybe by month 6 you would sink into this whole puzzle that probably was happening around you and you were not understanding. Chaos was happening due to that, so that you could be put on this path wherein you start working on your soul's progress, on your soul's growth. And that would be by going within. And there are a lot of chances that this travel you do, even if it is not like out of city, it may be just like, you're going to a place which is not your everyday place, or you just open up on the TV, some travel channel or something, and happen to bump into that exact thing you were being called to, and one thing leads to another, and by month 6 you just feel like there's something you need to do about this whole situation, and you go within, and that's where you gain a lot of knowledge and understanding of many things. This is quite specific, guys, so some of you might just bang on relate to this, and if you do, please do let me know. This is month 7, and you have the Ace of Cups. Month 7 would be again full of happy emotional time for you, almost like you waited for something for a really long time, and when you finally received it, or received something even better than what you waited for, those tears of happiness, that's what I get here. And guys, we had these lotuses in the first card, and lotuses are very prominent in this one also, which is kind of oh my god, everything is again like telling me to tell you about some sort of spiritual connection, you going on the next level or the highest level of your spiritual growth, spiritual level, and you doing it with full dedication and purity. Stick to the truth and the honesty. Hurdles may come, but you would be supported. Just follow your heart and go within, and you will see how fulfilled you are. Divine would come to support you, to help you. This can also mean that there's a new love opportunity for some of you. Yes, that is also very much possible for some of you, since this is a collective reading. But for now, this whole reading is just going in one direction again and again. So I'd be really happy if the right people do land up here to get some warnings and the right guidances in the right time, because that's why this is happening. All right, month 8, we have the 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups is about, again, emotional de-stress, about you're not understanding what is happening to you. You had a lot of hopes and wishes regarding something or someone, and you tried a lot. You tried a lot to reach where you were being called to go. But after reaching there, you might be like, oh, I'm just not understanding why I just came here. I do see that something is there, but what is it? I'm not just understanding. I just feel like saying you'll be completely lost. Like, let's say if you were put on this path wherein you were called to go to some place, and the doors open up for you, and you actually go there and try to do what you felt was the right thing to do. But after that, even though you see something, but you're not sure what's happening, and it's almost like, I don't know the exact word for it, but it's like, a setback or like a test for you. This could be like a testing month for you in your spiritual growth. I just feel like saying it again and again. And even though this card exactly doesn't mean that, or doesn't mean that at all, I just feel called to say that do not stop the good work. Keep going. Do not fail in this test. This is just like a test sent to you by the divine. Clear that, and you definitely would be able to churn out the pure as this lotus, the pure wisdom, awakening, or whatever that is. Okay, guys? Definitely for some of you, you guys are traveling to some place where there is a water body. Okay? I will now open the animal spirit card. You have the fox spirit, think on your feet, number 27. Oops. I feel like adding that not just think on your feet, remain balanced on your feet while you are picking up that speed. Do not just, in the rush of reaching at a place, do not lose your focus and lose your balance and trip down. Just keep moving towards where your heart is taking you without overthinking, without thinking that, you know, this is not me and what is this I'm getting into? This seems insane. No, whatever is coming towards you, quickly think for the next step and move forward. Do not overthink. You will be provided with help. You do not need to overplan this. You have the right knowledge, the right wisdom to overcome any sort of cunningness that may fall your way. I feel like reading a little bit from the guidebook. Wow, I opened and it was exactly the page I wanted to be in. Camouflaging yourself to avoid intimacy. Perhaps you are being too clever for your own good and playing games to protect yourself. Being honest with yourself or others can become isolating and create obstacles to true connection. Fox Spirit calls you to be attuned to what is happening within you and around you, so that your quick thinking and creativity can lead you to better relationships and situations. You're called to use your Fox Spirit beneficially rather than in ways that can keep you from experiencing what you want. Interesting. I didn't read the whole thing, but what I feel like telling you is that, going back to the original example of, a gathering of many people where there's a party and all that, the message for you here is that there is a possibility that you would be helped by the divine if you follow your calling in that very same party where the roots, where that final action plan is being, like, let's say a gang of people plan to rob a bank and they have done their best planning, and today is the day of the final action. So when that action is happening, Fox Spirit is telling that you do have that potential to diffuse their wrong intentions on that very day through your wisdom, through your intelligence, and being pure and honest to at least yourself, if not others. I mean, I'm not saying you shouldn't be, but I'm saying many times others don't understand that part of you. But when you know what you're doing is right, then that's all that matters. Okay, I don't know how many people understood what I'm saying, but it just came out and I had to mention it. Ooh, wow. Yellow color, and I'm feeling something here, right here. Manipur chakra. Something about control, definitely. And that's where I thought that, maybe, I was missing my chakra card, but there it showed crown chakra rather than the one I was hoping would appear. But it's all about connecting with the divine, and then everything balances out and you come in control. Okay, enough of blabbering. Let's move on to month 9, and you have Page of Cups. Month 9, there's a possibility for a few of you for a start of a new relationship, which has potential, which you might meet when you are not in your everyday place. You're being told that yes, do pursue this, not in a way that you say I do on day 1, but it's a good potential to explore and have some good times with. If nothing, then at least you would have a good friend for a bit for your own growth. In fact, this person could be a medium of divine sent to you to put you on that path. And guys, mediums doesn't mean that they know what they're doing. It just happens in a very synchronistic way, okay? All right, moving on to month 10, and we have the 7 of Wands. And this is the third 7 we have here. And it's, the depiction of the picture is quite similar. In the 10th month, there is a possibility that you might have to face the brunt of certain people that, what is he or she talking about? What is he or she doing? It's just insane. We don't understand. You should just come back and do what normal people do. But you would be so set in what you're doing by then, because you're just following your calling. You're in some other zone. All that what they are saying is not affecting. Even if these are distractions, they are not affecting you. You seem to be quite connected within, and because of that you seem to be connected overall, and there's a good chance that you may win the test that was sent towards you in this month, in the month number 8. And there is a good possibility that the test would be at its peak in month 10th, and you might come out with flying colors. Month 11, we have the King of Wands. You would be super duper passionate about something in your life. It could be career, love, health. I want to get my fat muscle ratio to this abnormal ratio, which is considered like really a thing to achieve. And I'm gonna just do that, and I'm just gonna show it to everybody and stuff like that. And not just in words, you would be like doing it in actions with a lot of firmness to achieve what you want to achieve, and not budging so easily, because you know where you're heading towards. The gown you thought was gonna burn you in the beginning, you're gonna now button down all its buttons, because you know it's not to burn you, it's to protect you. I have no idea what that means, guys, and I'm not gonna cut this part also, because something what I said probably would resonate with somebody. Again, a lot of challenges would come towards you, a lot of people who would try to push you down again. That's gonna be there. Even though good times are happening, those testing times and testing people and situations are also going to be around, and every time you're gonna stand up tall again and face it like this king. And that's really beautiful. And for some of you, this could be like a guidance that you need to be like this king in such situations. All right, moving on to the last month, we have the Judgment. Wow, guys. Judgment for the test I was talking about. Judgment for being honest and true to yourself, for being pure, even though a lot of snaky people were tormenting you. Judgment for having faith in the divine. Judgment for having faith in your own self and following your heart and choosing those new paths that nobody else walked on, and sticking to them even though a lot of problems came in. And after that, you would definitely seem to be in that place where divine would intervene. And for some of you, there's a sort of awakening. Your prayers would be heard. The work you put in yourself will reap rewards. Let's move on to the next part of the reading, wherein I have these angel cards. First one is a guidance, second one is for a yes or no question, and the third one is a time card. You can think of some desired question on your mind, and I will pull a card for you, or I would anyways relate the guidance from here to the reading we have got so far. All right, let's start with the top one, the guidance card. You're being told to look for a sign. Yes, you're getting a calling, and divine is actually there, has appeared to help you. All you need to do is look for a sign and follow her, and she'll take you where it is required for you to be, for you to eventually be on that beautiful spiritual path of the highest kind of achievement that your soul had decided for this life. And again, just like Ma Samshana, how she moves fast, how she goes fast, this is what is highlighted here also, like a lightning speed. Things would happen. Just look for a sign. It would just pop up anytime, and just follow it. The answer to your question is a no for now. It's not a complete no. It's a no for now. And it's a no not to follow your heart. I just want to say that, okay? Take action. Yes, you need to take action, guys. You definitely need to take actions. And with the speed, again, the speed. And you will definitely come out with flying colors, like I said earlier. You just need to take action towards these callings, towards these inklings, towards these signs. If there's a place you want to go to, you can make that happen. Just take action. Don't overthink. Don't overthink. Think on your feet. Just go. Take action. You know, that's what it is being told. For some of you, if you were planning to start something new, start a new relationship, start a new health plan, or go and speak to your parents after a long break of Cold War, or with your family member, with your sibling, just take action. This is the time to unite. All right, moving on to the fun part of the reading. I'm not saying these were not, but I bring in here in this part of the reading the Boggle Box, which is like a fortune ball kind of thing for me. What I do is I mix the alphabets, and then the words I see here, they may not be completely in full formation, but whatever comes first to my mind is what I try to say and relate to the reading. So this is the time when you either mute or lower down your volume, because this really makes a good amount of noise for a normal human ear. So let's begin. I still see that there are some sly people around, and just be careful. Make sure they don't sting you like a bee. Be careful of their lies. I did mention lies here, and I see the word lie here. It's just how I see. You may feel lonely at many places, but don't worry. Those days will be gone too. Look for a sign, like literally. Look for a sign, and SIGN. It's a Z, but the way I see from my angle, it's like sign. So look for a sign and do follow that sign, just not look for the sign, okay guys? Something is really beginning for you at God's speed, and you need to think on your feet and move fast. You're not a newbie in this game. You're just gonna remember everything on a subconscious level, if not outwardly, okay? All right, moving on to the next part of the reading, wherein I bring these handwritten notes for you. And let's see what we got here. I'm just gonna shuffle it first. Just a few. Now, let's just take a few. One. We have 2, 3, 4. We have just one here, one here, and one here, and oh, these are too many. Can't take so many. Take some charms. I guess we have something on each card. So you have how many times? You have pink heart with the word love written in it. You have a pink star, and it just fell down. Or did it just break for you to make a wish? Quickly make a wish. There's no competition. Yes, there's definitely no competition in this journey of spirituality. August, we have Monday, orange, Saturday. Why so many days? Retox. I mean, this is weird. It's not weird. It's probably that you're just being too strict with yourself. So maybe a little bit of fun is okay. It's a confirmation. You have a black seahorse. You have romantic place. Ooh, maybe that place you were being called to go to is a romantic place. You have a bottle that says, I can't really understand what it says. Oh, NO5. That's the Chanel's perfume bottle. A very famous Chanel's perfume bottle. Your body is exactly like how I like. Somebody wants to say that to you. Interesting. Boobs, definitely. Somebody really likes the way your body looks. You have Friday. You have Monday, Saturday, Friday. Let me see which one is this. You have color yellow. Oh, finally yellow did land up. So Monday, Friday, Saturday, yellow, orange. Somebody likes your body, exactly how you look, and they want to take you to a romantic place and have some good romantic time, and as much as you can. Maybe you using the right perfume, the perfume they like might be a good idea. Swan, a sign of purity, that was highlighted so many times in the reading. And I guess that's all from me, guys. I hope you did get some understanding of where this reading was taking you. This is a completely a birthday special one, but this has taken a very spiritual angle, and I really encourage you to, yes, definitely do your materialistic things as a human being, but do not do not ignore the signs coming from the divine for you to walk on that soul's path that you came here for. All right, guys, that's all from me today. Some of the numbers that have really shown repeatedly here are number 7 and number 2. These are the two main numbers I want to tell you about. Okay, all right, wish you a very happy birthday and time ahead. I hope you like this reading. Please take care of yourself, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Om.